Hello, this time I'll be reviewing the Megaman GutsSoul figure. This figure is pretty basic. It looks just like the other Megaman figure, only a little more proportioned. Yeah, it's pretty much exactly like the other Megaman figure. They look rather alike, only this one seems to be a darker color than this one, and it has a bigger head and bigger arms. This one actually has bigger feet, and it's the original. So, there's some interesting features. Also, with this figure, unlike the other ones, it has the clearish, whitish, bluish line instead of the yellow ones, or sometimes it just doesn't exist, I think, on some figures. Anyway, this one is pretty much at the same colors the Mega Man figure has, so it's pretty accurate representation of Mega Man. Now, to transform it, which is the fun part, you remove the helmet piece, and you take the other helmet piece, and watch that stuff fall over, and shove it on, and this one can be a little difficult to put on, but it looks awesome once it does. And there you have it. It looks like a race car driver to some extent. Then, the fun part is that one of these arm pieces actually looks like the Guts Punch weapon thing. So if you wanted to just have that as an additional weapon for Mega Man, you can have it there. Separate the shoulders a bit because these are large, and attach the other Guts fist thing, which is basically just a hand. It does shoot a missile. They all do. I don't know why. This one would probably be better if it was just another fist. And it's a fairly good missile, I suppose. It's rather strong compared to the others. It doesn't exactly have a genuine shape to it, so it's just green blob attached to a missile. Now you remove the back piece, and this part can be a little difficult. This is the body section. In order to attach it, you split it in half, and just give you a sec to see how big it is compared to the other body, and attach it on. Be a little friction with the neck, but that's okay because the head moves pretty well anyway, though the helmet has a tendency of moving without the head. Then for the final step, you just remove the feet, or I suppose if Mega Man wanted to be on stilts, he could. This looks awkward, but hey, Capcom designed it, or at least Capcom USA did. Shove the feet in, shove the other foot right back in, and do the same with the other leg. Also with these, it has a tendency of smearing the blue on here with the yellow. I'm not sure if that's characteristic to all of them or just mine, but still, it will go in, and there you have him, Mega Man, Double Soul, GutsSoul. And he looks pretty awesome from basically any angle. The only thing that I would have to really complain about this figure would be the unnecessary missile, which I suppose would make your day if you really like missiles. And on his shoulders, the yellow part there has a tendency to show. They could have designed that better, but then again, he wouldn't have been able to move as much, but he can't move much anyway, so what's it matter? Other than that, I don't really have any complaints about this figure. He's looks fairly good when compared to the other Gutsman figure, and that there are some similarities. However, these pieces right here don't really correspond to anything. They both have the backpack piece, which they never use, so my guess is they just put that there for a fashion sense. With the fists, there is no red line on Gutsman, and the fists are black on this figure and gray on Gutsman, so it's a little interesting. Also, with Gutsman's feet, he also has the light red pinkish line thingy, along with Mega Man Double Soul GutsSoul. And on Mega Man Double Soul GutsSoul, the feet only have one, or on Gutsman they have two, and they look a lot cooler on this one because on this one they're just like presses. So I'm going to say this is a pretty good figure and pretty awesome.